Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. CTV News reports that a man has been arrested in Toronto's Regent Park neighborhood following a stabbing incident late Saturday night. According to Toronto police, the suspect was allegedly running around with a knife before approaching and stabbing a victim shortly after 11 p.m. in the area of Dundas Street East and Sumat Street. It is currently unclear whether the victim and suspect knew each other prior to the incident. The victim was transported to hospital, where their injuries were determined to be non-life-threatening. Authorities are urging anyone with information regarding this incident to come forward and contact them at 4416-808-2222. Toronto police are appealing to the public for assistance in locating two women wanted in connection with a distraction theft investigation. According to City News Everywhere, authorities say that on April 5, a man in Scarborough was approached by two women who distracted him by asking for directions. During this interaction, his gold necklace was allegedly removed and replaced with a fake one. Less than 2 weeks later, one of the same suspects reportedly attempted a similar theft near Ellesmere Road and Wye Valley Road, but was unsuccessful. Police have identified 37-year-old Victoria McClescu of Toronto as one of the suspects, and she is wanted on charges of theft over $5,000 and attempted theft. Investigators believe the pair are deliberately targeting elderly victims and are still working to identify the second woman. Yerevan. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney has arrived in Yerevan, Armenia, to participate in the European Political Community (EPCID) Summit, a key gathering addressing strategic cooperation in politics, security, and infrastructure. Notably, Canada is the first non-European nation to attend these twice-yearly meetings, initiated after Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022. The Prime Minister's office indicated that Carney's visit will prioritize discussions on Ukraine's defense and efforts to stimulate increased trade and investment across the continent. During his stay until Monday, Prime Minister Carney is scheduled to engage in bilateral talks with several world leaders, including Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez, Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk, and European Parliament President Roberta Metsola. He will also partake in a trilateral meeting with European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and European Council President Antonio Costa. Foreign Affairs Minister Anita Anand is accompanying the Prime Minister. Jean-François Rattel, a professor specializing in the Caucasus region, expressed disappointment that the visit does not appear to prioritize Canada's historical advocacy for democracy and peace in Armenia, suggesting a shift towards national self-interest. Carleton University's Akim Harelman believes Carney's primary interest lies in leveraging the summit to meet EU and other leaders to advance defense procurement deals and common initiatives. This report is from the Canadian Press. The annual general meeting of the News Ombuds Association, ONO, an international organization comprising public editors who review news content for web media, newspapers, and broadcasters, was held from May 1st 3 in Toronto, Canada. Approximately 50 participants from around the world attended, including Mineko Okamono, a public editor from Asahi Shimbun. During the meeting, Ivor Shapiro, who chaired the Canadian Association of Journalists Ethics Advisory Committee, delivered a speech. Shapiro pointed out that the credibility of news organizations is declining in an era where people extensively use the Internet and artificial intelligence, AI. He emphasized the critical need for clear explanations from journalists regarding their ethical standards in reporting and the objectives behind their articles. Shapiro stated that for news organizations to assert the public utility of their reporting, such transparency is essential. participants also engaged in discussions about the optimal ways to interact with readers and viewers in the AI age, according to Asahi Shimbo. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.